Hey guys, I hope that you are all doing very well today. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review and demo along with swatches on the new Nude palette from Huda Beauty. This is a brand spanking new palette from Huda Beauty, and it was released in Sephora stores on November the 1st. So as soon as it was released, I went and ran to my local Sephora and grabbed this palette because when I first saw it on Instagram, I instantly fell in love with it. The overall theme of the palette is insanely beautiful. You have your mauve, warm, pinky tones, and you have some pressed glitters, you have some pressed foils. I think it's just a palette that offers a great variety and it's going to get you in a lot of looks. So this palette does retail for $65, which is what I paid when I went to my Sephora. On the Huda Beauty website though, it does retail for $68, so there is a $3 price difference. This palette comes with 18 shades. 10 shades are going to be matte. 7 of the shades are going to be pressed glitters and or foil shadows, and then you actually have an eye base in there, which is really cool. It's something that we don't typically see in an eyeshadow palette. So this is the box that you are going to get your palette in. It's very sleek, it's very clean, kind of follows along with the color scheme of the palette. It just says the new Nude palette from Huda Beauty, and the actual palette that you are going to get inside is going to look like this. It's very, very beautiful. I love the clean packaging. You have like a little bit of a holographic lettering on the front, and then you have Huda's face in the back. Once we open up the palette, you will see the 18 shades, which I will give you guys a close-up of these shadows so you can see the beauty of these eyeshadows. I just love the overall color scheme of the palette. You have your burgundies, your warm pinks, and then if you want to step up the look, you can go in with the pressed foils and glitters. And it comes with a large mirror, which I am super excited about. I love it when palettes come with a big mirror, and this is a good size. Like if I was traveling, I would use this to do a full face, and it's not too large. I'd say it's about the size of my hand, so this wouldn't be something that would be difficult to travel with. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the tutorial. So I haven't primed my eyelids yet, so I'm gonna go in with the shade Concealed, which is the eye base that comes in the palette. I'm gonna grab a little bit on my finger. I do want to say, like, first off, that with this cream base, I think that this is going to work best for people who don't have a lot of discoloration on their eyelids. I have very veiny eyelids, and this does not cover them completely, but it does brighten your eyelids, and it lightly covers it. But I am very picky when it comes to my eyeshadow bases. If you're someone who doesn't have a lot of discoloration, this base will definitely work for you. But for me, I need something a little bit more full coverage, so I'm just gonna go in with my concealer for this step. Next, I'm going to set my eyelid base with the color called Bear, and I'm just going to lay this down on our eyelids so the primer will not crease. This is a really good all-over shade just to set your eyelid primer, and it would also be a good brow bone highlight as well. I'm feeling very purpley today, so I'm going to start off with the color called Tickle, which is a warm pink shade, and with my Sigma E40 blending brush right here, I'm gonna go ahead and blend this in my crease. I do have to say that these matte shades are very easy to blend out, and they are super pigmented, so these shades are easy to build up in intensity, which is something that I do a lot. They blend out very nicely. Let's see, we're gonna go in with a little bit of Spanked now, which has a little bit more of a true purple color with a pink undertone, and I'm still gonna use my Sigma E40, and I'm gonna just tap this in my outer V. And then I'm going to take Love Bite, which is a vampy purple, and I'm going to use I think this is a MAC 224. I'm going to take that and we'll focus that in the outer V, and this is going to be our definition color. And then we'll take it in the crease as well. And I experienced very little fallout, but fallout doesn't bother me much. I always do my eyeshadow anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and clean that up. Alright, so we have our crease shades blended out, and I want to go ahead and apply an eyelid shade, but first I always like to lay down a cream base where I'm going to apply my eyelid shade. just so they will stick onto the eyelids a little bit easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out my eyelids really quick. So I am going to be using one of the glitters from the palette, but I want to lay down a glitter primer like I do with any other glitter. So I'm going to take my NYX glitter primer real quick and lay it down on the eyelids. I'm so excited to use the glitter. I'm going to use Infatuated, and I'm going to start off with my finger just because I don't really know how. I don't know if these work best with a finger, but it's looking like they're working with a finger. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. Oh my gosh, these glitters are insanely gorgeous. I cannot wait till this look is done and I have lashes. It's just gonna be a really cute look. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my face, complete the makeup, and I will come back and give my just final thoughts on the overall palette, and I will also give you guys swatches as well. So BRB. All right, our face is done. I think that it turned out to be a beautiful look. Guys, I'm obsessed with the glitters. Like, I'm obsessed. Like, they went on very well. They haven't creased on the eyes, and man, I'm just blown away. Love the glitter. I did want to share with you guys what I smoked out on the lower lash line. I basically used the same shadows that we used in the crease. I used Spanked on the entire lower lash line and Love Bite on the outer lower portion of it, just to smoke it out, and it finished off the look very beautifully. I'm just obsessed. So my overall thoughts on the palette, I think that this is a wonderful palette. The mattes blended out beautifully. The foiled and glitter shadows are insanely beautiful. I just think it's an overall great palette. The only thing that I would, if I could change one thing in the palette, I would say that I could do without the concealed shade, but it's just because I have super veiny eyelids and I need an eyelid base that's gonna be full coverage. But this may work for other people, but I think that maybe instead of the concealed shade, there could have been like an even darker purple, maybe like a black that had a purple undertone to it. That would have been another option, but of course, that's just my preference. So I guess that we can get on to swatches. Are you guys ready? Okay, I'm hoping that you guys can see from here, but we're gonna start off with the color Base. You may not be able to see this. This is a very light, creamy white color that would be good as an eyelid base. You can kind of see it right here. Next we have Crave, which is a pressed foiled shadow, and it's a pink shimmery eyeshadow that has like green and light pink reflex in it. We have Play, which is a light warm tone color. It'd be a great transition shade. Has more of like a reddish salmon color undertone to it. Next we have Fantasy, which is another foiled shadow. It's like a raspberry pink red with pink reflex to it. Insanely beautiful. Next we have Love Bite, a very pretty dark purple. Let me swatch that again. Very pretty light purple. We have Spanked, which is a purple but has more of a pink undertone to it. We have Lace, which is a cool tone light purple. Very gorgeous. Daydream, which is another foiled shadow. Let's do that again. It's a light purple and has light pink reflex to it. Arm is burning, you guys. This is a workout. All right, we have a Tickle, which is a warm tone pink. This is the most awkward angle. And then we have Excite, which is a pink pressed glitter. It's like the one sort of that we used, but it doesn't have as many silver reflex in it. We'll see if we can get it to swatch. Yeah, there we go. This swatched really nicely for not having a primer on my finger. Then we have Infatuated. These are just hard to swatch, but you can see that this is the color. It's the one we used on our eyes, so just a nice pink glitter. Next we have a purple foiled shadow. It's light purple, has a little bit of a warm undertone to it. And no need to swatch the concealed shade since I did use that on the eyes, and you can just see, I don't even think it would show up on camera anyway. We're gonna go on to Secret, which it's more of like a brown nude. It has a little bit of a pink undertone to it, but does have, you know, sort of like a brownish taupe undertone. We have Tease, which is a cool tone purple brown color. Really gorgeous. I'd say that these do perform better on the eyes than what swatches show for sure. We have Raw, which is a reddish clay pinky mauve. We have Charmer, another foiled shadow, which is gorgeous. It has like a purple foil to it, but a little bit of an orange undertone. Then we have Teddy, which is a soft, warm pink. All right, you guys, there are all the swatches. Not the best swatches in the world, definitely not a gift of mine to swatch on camera. I hope that this video was helpful for you guys if you're trying to really dig deep and research this palette before you invest the $65 into the palette. I hope that this was helpful and provided a lot of information to help you reach your final decision on whether you're going to purchase the palette. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you give the video a thumbs up so I know if you guys like these kinds of videos, like reviews and first impressions. Also, make sure that you do subscribe as well so you don't miss out on any of the future videos I upload. It would mean a lot to me, and I hope you subscribe. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day and a great week. I love you guys so very much, and Jesus loves you with all of his heart. Thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.